Hey everyone, welcome back to another Scattergories video here on the JM Baseball channel. This one is brought to you by the DraftKings Sportsbook. I've got BBD, Dalton Feely, and Justin Penik sitting in the chairs today, trying to name specific members of a category ranging in whatever direction I take them. But the caveat is, if you have a unique name, you get a point. If your name is on another person's whiteboard, you don't get a point. And it's not just 1 point per correct answer, it's the amount of units that pertains to that category. You'll see what I mean in just a few moments. And without further ado, let's see how the players did today. Welcome back to Scattergories. I have three lovely gentlemen in the room today. BBD, Justin Pemblick, and Dalton Felis. Today, guys, we're going to go through 3 rounds of Scattergories. I'm going to name a category relating to Major League Baseball. You guys are going to write down 5 names that fulfill that category. But if you remember correctly, last time we switched up the rules. Dalton, you were part of that video.
I was.
Instead of getting just 1 point per unique answer, you will get the amount of units that are fulfilled by that answer. So if I said, ooh, I don't know, name a pitcher that struck out a batter last year, and BBD said Garrett Cole, and no one else said Garrett Cole, you would get the amount of strikeouts that Garrett Cole had, which was 200 and something. So that is the new twist. So going for risky answers has more incentive, but also if you get burned, you might get burned. All right, fellas. Here is the first one. DVD, can you lean in a little bit for me so I can see your beautiful face all the way? Thank you.
She's not just a pretty face. She's got everything
Penik, are you feeling good?
takes.
Penik, are you feeling good?
Dalton singing a Shania Twain vehicle.
She's not.
I need you guys to name me a team that has won multiple division titles. So, you can write down any 5 teams you want.
Sure.
You can go for the more acclaimed teams, and maybe you'll get many, many points here. Or you can play it safe. The choice is yours. The world is your oyster. Best of luck to you guys.
How many do we write down?
You write down 5. I'm so glad you asked. So there's a chance that every one of you could have 5 unique answers.
I am going to put
All
down
time?
the Yankees.
All time?
I'm putting down the Yankees, so if anyone does that.
You're announcing your claim of putting down the Yankees.
I am.
But that's also like a little bit of a mind game.
Am I going to put down the Yankees?
I don't know.
That's the question.
There's definitely teams that have double digits.
Sure.
I will say that. Those teams are very lucrative in this here game.
Penik, please put the Marlins.
There are 2 teams that have never won their division. Does anybody know the 2 teams that have never won their division? Dalton, don't answer.
Fucked up.
Penik, do you know the 2 teams that have never won their division?
Well, Dalton just said a team that I may or may not have put down.
Which one did you put that?
No way you put them. Justin,
They won.
Kyle, Penik.
They won. They won the World Series.
Yeah.
You put down the Rangers?
No.
No.
The who?
I.
The Nationals?
All right, the whole point of the game is that we don't talk about it now.
The 2 teams that have never won their division are the Rockies.
Spoiling.
Oh, well, okay.
Did you write the Marlins?
Yep, I did.
Why did you write the Marlins?
Because they won the World Series a year.
Because Dalton told him to.
I did tell him to, and then I
No!
guess he
And
did.
then he immediately did.
In all fairness, I wrote down the Marlins #1 because it's like, oh, they beat the Yanks at the World Series.
They have 2 World Series rings. They have no division titles.
Oh, that's crazy. That's right.
Isn't that a fun fact?
You don't need to win your division to be a Super Bowl
I
champion.
mean, you're absolutely correct. You really are.
I just said Super Bowl
I
champion.
wrote down
You did-
5.
I was gonna let it fly. I was gonna let it Joe's McFly. I'm gonna be honest.
Stop.
Sorry.
All right, hold on. I've only written down 2 teams.
So then write down more.
Good advice.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What was that noise?
Little chipmunk, maybe.
Now, I will be counting division titles won before we separated into 6 divisions. So if you pick a team that was in the
Historical.
East and West divisions and they won one of those, it would count
Okay.
before the Central existed.
Did you guys put the Yankees? I think I'm gonna put the.
It doesn't change the totals that much, but it does affect certain teams.
Okay, I have
Here's
my
what I'll
5.
say. Don't pick a new team. Not a good idea.
I have my 5.
Man, you keep whittling down the option. There's only 30.
Now there's only 28.
Uh,
Penik, you didn't write the Rockies, right?
No.
Rocktober, baby.
yeah. No.
Somebody clip that. Why do you have an extra whiteboard on the ground?
There was
worry
4
about it.
here.
Okay, sorry.
Um,
BBD's had 5 for like 5 minutes.
Like I picked it up
you
and
looking
was
at my
like thinking about
Penik!
changing something.
Were you looking at his board?
Yeah, I mean, I'm done.
He's
Can I
done.
have my marker
We're
back?
all waiting on you.
I don't know where it went.
How do you mean it didn't know where? Maybe I just play with 4.
Panic, do you think your Mountain Dew would be blurred out in the green
And
screen?
you can't. If you don't write down a 5th one, it can't get snaked from you.
Try it out, Jack.
Okay, let's see. The Dew would probably show up. I don't know about anything
It would
else.
probably look like just like a vague mass in your hand.
Panic's holding a dildo.
I'm gonna drink.
I'll have fun.
And maybe
I'm gonna drink.
I'm gonna look like it's gonna drink. I'm like nothing.
Hey, cap your marker. What is this?
I don't have my cap.
What are you, a barbarian? It's
I don't
by your
know.
feet. I can see it.
It's by your feet. I can see it.
It's by
Time
your
out.
feet. Time out.
Penik's feet.
It's by Panic's feet.
I have 5.
BVD, since you've had 5 the longest, I'm going to let you read first. Guys, if you hear a team name that is on your list, make sure you tell BBD.
First team I wrote down was the Giants.
That was my first team I wrote down.
The San Francisco Giants would have been worth, let's find out, 9. Instead, you will get none. It's
cool.
Tough turn.
The second team I wrote down was the Tigers.
Does anybody else have the Detroit Tigers on their list?
Penik's a big Detroit fan.
It's true. So let's find out how many of the Tigers have. The Tigers were a great pick. They have 7 division
Okay.
titles.
Okay. Then I got a little loose with it. Braves, Yankees.
No Braves. They have the most. I just thought somebody else.
Did nobody else write the Braves?
Fuck!
Oh,
I took my
no.
chances on you guys just not writing
The
them.
Braves are worth 23,
It's the
Oh
most.
boy.
and the Yankees, did anybody else have them?
You didn't write the Yankees. You're a Yankee fan.
This video might be over. The Yankees were worth 20. Were those your last answers? Or you have one more?
And then I put the Minnesota Twins.
No.
They didn't do it with Trevor Plouffe, but they've done it.
The Minnesota Twins were worth 12. Really good picks by BBD. That brings him to 62.
All right.
All right.
Who did you pick?
Number 1, I have the Rangers.
I do not have the Rangers.
Okay, I'm going to check. Texas Rangers were worth 7. So similar start to BBD.
I have the Nationals.
I don't have the Nationals.
Do their Expos ones count?
The Expos ones count.
Did they ever do it as
So
the
they're
Expos?
going to be worth 4.
That's right.
You're darn tootin'.
Padres.
Padres were worth 5.
That's
So
right.
you might get all 5 of your teams.
No, I won't. I looked at Dalton's board. The Astros.
No Astros.
No Astros. Let's find out.
Wow, a lot of different
I know
answers
st-
from
I
us,
know
though.
This is a big
Stroke.
answer for Penik. That's worth 11.
Okay.
And then the Red Sox.
Fuck, I have the Red Sox.
So the Red Sox, I think, would have been worth a lot. They would have been worth 10. So actually, the Astros were worth more.
There you
So
go.
a pretty good round for Justin Penik.
So you want to know what? If that adds up to 27, then that's how many championship rings the New York Yankees have.
Okay. I'm telling your total
And you
right
did-
now.
Well, by the
Even
time
put the
this is
Yankees?
out,
By the time this is out, it will be
They'll
26
still have
somehow.
27.
30. Oh my God, math is so hard.
It goes down to 26.
So Penik came out with 27 there.
All right, so my
Watches.
3, I put the White Sox as my last answer just for ha-has. Change
They
that.
are worth 6.
Nice. Can't believe you didn't put the Yankees. I'm very upset at you. I took the Oakland A's. They had a lot back then.
They did. They had 17. That's
Yeah.
pretty big for you.
Sure. I put the Dodgers.
Okay. You don't sound happy about that.
Well,
Big pickup for Dalton Feely, who picks up 21 division titles.
21. Can do something for me.
And my mistake before, the Astros should have been worth 12.
Oh, bonus one.
Penik moves to 28.
So
Dalton,
unfortunate.
why is that unfortunate? You get an extra point.
You won a point.
That's unfortunate.
28
Okay.
for their next ring.
So as it stands, BBD leads the pack with 62. Dalton Feely not too far behind with 44.
Okay.
Justin Penik with 28.
I feel good about all of our answers there.
Yeah, we really didn't overlap. Only 2 overlaps that round.
Right.
Good
Yeah,
job.
Not bad.
Still mad at you though.
No Braves, no Yankees gives BBD a huge advantage.
I just kind of figured when it came down to picking those teams, I should write them down, and if I don't get them, at least somebody else didn't.
Sure. Quick interruption on today's Scattergories video to thank today's sponsor, which is the DraftKings Sportsbook. Right now, you can use promo code JMBaseball, bet $5, and win $150 in bonus bets. If I was a betting man on this game, I would bet on Justin Penik because that's my guy, but you can't bet on that on the DraftKings Sportsbook. You can bet on pretty much anything else. Baseball, football, basketball, golf, tennis, whatever your heart desires, it is there. So download their app right now and use promo code JMBaseball. When you do, you can take advantage of this sweet offer. Thank you to them for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get back to Scattergories. So this next one is fun. I apologize if it's a little bit challenging, but I want to see what fun names you guys will come up with.
I already forgive you.
We like names.
Our next category is naming players that had 20 or less home runs last year. If you name a player with 20 on the dot, it'll count. So naturally, you want to try and name.
Oh, so you do want to name
clear.
more?
You want to name guys that still have a lot, but 20 is the maximum you can name. So you can't name the big names like Olsen and Judge and Alonso.
Okay.
Well, you
Those
can
names
name
don't
them, but they won't count.
They won't count.
Right.
If they have
Zero.
over 20, you're going to get a 0. So you have to kind of toe the line the best you can.
All right, so Rod Carew was 1.
Last year.
Okay.
Rod Carew.
Whoa.
I was listening to DNR, Dave Rothenberg, this morning, and
There we go.
This is insane.
and Rod Carew is one of those players that has more than 1,000 RBIs but less than 100 home runs.
That's awesome.
That's a cool stat. Cool stat.
He doesn't have 100? No way.
If you're wrong, you get slapped in the back of the head.
Let's find out. 92. Wow.
Good job.
One of my favorites is the guys that hit less than 10 home runs and got over 100 RBIs because I think that just looks funny.
Yeah,
That
that's
one. I think Paul Molitor did it. He was like a 9 and 120 or something. 9 and 113.
Runs.
As a 39-year-old? What the fuck? Who is this guy?
Okay.
Did I put your brains in a blender a little bit?
A little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit. I don't know
Do
who
I-
to think of.
Chris Carter. Is that allowed?
No, he like exclusively hit over 20 home runs.
And didn't play last year.
Didn't play.
Okay.
So you want to think of like
It's a tough combo.
good hitters, but
Right.
not necessarily
Good hitters.
power hitters. There are some like names here though. It is a minefield.
Love's like a battlefield.
I want to swing from the chandelier.
Penik's locked in. We're singing
yeah.
lyrics, and he's not even looking.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I haven't written one down yet,
I've written a couple,
and
but
he's like squeaking.
I mean,
squeaking
BBD does have some breathing room after a terrific first round.
good round, really good round.
Terrific first
Hated
round.
it. I hated you how much of a good round that was.
Dalton not too far behind. If BBD gets a dud and you get an 18, you guys are tied.
I haven't written down one yet.
Penik has a lot of ground to keep up, so this could be a big round for him.
I am going to swing from that chandelier.
A word of advice.
Hate that.
Also think of guys that maybe got like hurt last year. Didn't finish the season.
Stop talking.
Maybe we're on pace for
Stop talking.
a lot, but
Stop talking. Enough of that.
yap.
Yap, yap, yap. Waffle,
Guys that
waffle.
came up halfway through the season.
Even worse.
How many names does everyone have?
2.
I have 3.
You have 3?
I'm writing down my second.
But I'm cold right now.
Big for the brand. Take your time. No rush.
A little bit of a rush.
Also, chop.
Oh, who's
Chop
that?
trivia boy.
Oh, this is such a risk.
Okay.
I like that.
I mean, getting a 20 on even getting like a 15 here is nice.
Nice. Like that answer a lot.
I feel like I've written down some names.
I'm really excited.
I'm really excited.
I was
about this one.
proud of this when I thought of this.
Um,
Get some underrated guys. Some
All right,
shit.
I'm ready.
Like I
I'm
could
almost
be underrating the season they had.
You could.
Why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near? That's it.
good. I looked at you. I was ready to see how far you're going to go with it.
That's it.
The way he hits every time is really
Just like me.
Did you also listen to the Charlie Puth cover?
to be. I don't like Charlie Puth that much.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, weep. Yeah, cry.
Oh my
Don't show you're bored. You can cry. I don't like him. I don't like his face. How many names do you have, Dalton?
I have 4. I'm just trying to think of fun names.
Penik will reveal first when we're ready because he finished first.
Nice.
You're the star student of the class, Justin.
That name
You said you didn't like
stinks.
Charlie
That's
Puth.
Well,
Just
we
thought
don't,
of a
have
name
to,
that
we don't have to like all the same
stinks.
things.
That's fair. It's a good point.
Like I like Shania. but
So
I
guess
don't-
what?
What?
Next time that Charlie Puth is playing at the
Charlie
the
Poop.
the
Charlie
next
Poop?
time that he's playing
Charlie
at
Poop.
the next time that he's playing at Radio City Music Hall, you're not invited.
You didn't invite me the first time, jerk.
Dalton's invited.
He doesn't even
Wow.
want to go. Look at him.
Dalton would love to go.
I'm excited.
That's the face of a hostage.
Dalton would love to go.
Yeah, guys, I'm
Hey,
really
hey.
excited.
Who came to all your tailgates last year? Huh?
All
oh.
you came to
It's a
2
lie.
or 3.
I came to
Not
3.
true.
Came to 3. Came to 3. Let the record show.
Oh my God, you don't.
BBD is done.
About to be
Dalton
done.
dilly-dallying.
I wasn't the last finished.
Nah, yeah, I was kind
Sprinting through his
That's
homework as the
crazy.
teacher comes
Fucking
around to
around.
collect it.
fucking around and finding and finding out.
Oh my god, my dog ate my homework. That's you. That was the kid that you were in class.
My dog licked my whiteboard.
Okay.
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 Justin Pemlick, you are going to read your answers first. I'm
lick that
excited
pen.
for you.
Now, here's the thing. Some of these guys might have hit over 20. I don't really know.
That's going to apply to everyone.
Number 1, I have Bo Bichette.
I did not have Boba Fett.
I did not have Boba Fett.
Justin Penik, I have great news. Bo Bichette hit 20 home runs on the dot.
Wow!
You will get 20 points out of the gate.
Thank you.
Massive.
That's great.
I next would like Alex Verdugo.
Didn't take Verdugo.
So far, so
He might
good.
be an awesome pick. I didn't
Alex
take him.
Verdugo worth 13 points. Justin Penik making an incredible run so far.
Love it.
I have Giancarlo Stanton next.
Let's see.
He definitely got
I
under
think he
20.
hit.
I've been looking at his Pro Baseball Reference page
think he
recently.
hit.
Justin Penik, Giancarlo Stanton hit 24 home runs.
Oh,
last
shit, it
year.
was more.
That will be a goose egg for you.
That's crazy. Christian Yelich.
Got hurt.
Did get hurt. Christian Yelich hit 19 home runs last year.
Wow.
Penik, you're great at this. My goodness.
And then the last one, I think this was a prospect call-up. You're Francisco Alvarez.
He had more than 20.
I believe he had more than 20. I will check for
I don't
you.
think it was by that much.
I think it was at
23.
25. He had 25 home runs last year.
Okay.
Penik, to come away with only 2 zeros there is pretty impressive. That means in that round, you totaled, math, 52 points to take your total all the way up
Boom.
to 80. Wow. So you've now pulled ahead. I will let Dalton read next.
Okay.
I wrote that down.
Show the board. It's fucked up.
Shoda.
Crazy. Going with Snakes legend Tommy Pham first.
Tommy Pham. No one else had Tommy Pham. Tommy Pham hit 16 home runs last year.
good
Nicely
start.
done.
Next, I went with staying in the NL West. Ha-Seong Kim.
Ha-Seong Kim. Let's find out. Ha-Seong Kim hit 17 home runs
Wow.
last year.
I
You guys are
would've-
really good at this.
I would have guessed he got like 24.
I think I
last
would have been
year.
really bad at this,
Like this
honestly.
game. Give me, we're staying in the NL West. NL West guy. Give me Tyro Estrada.
Member of the
Bullet.
NJ
Yankees
Huskers,
legends.
and also he's the Prince, right?
Tyro
Young
Bullet
Prince.
Estrada hit 14 home runs.
Okay.
A nice showing so far if you can get all 5, but
I think
I
this
heard
guy,
murmurs.
I could be wrong. I think he hit 19 on the dot. Had him in fantasy last year. Brian De La Cruz.
oh, wow, Marlins legend.
I thought about him.
You
Brian
did?
De La
I was trying to
Cruz
think of a Marlin, and I
hit
was like, I think Brian De La
19
Cruz.
home runs on the
Shit,
dot.
thought
I
my
didn't
round
write
was
him.
good.
My last guy, he might have sneakily hit 20 or more. Nelson Velasquez of the
Wow.
Royals and Cubs.
Let's see. Oh, Velaz with 2 Z's.
I can't spell.
I couldn't spell either. Nelson Velasquez last year hit 17 home
Okay.
runs.
Boom.
Dalton with a massive round gets all 5 of his answers locked
Love
up.
that.
That is an 83-point round. So you outdid your friend Justin Penik, took away his shine. What a mean friend you are. You now sit at 127 points.
Now, can I tell you something?
Sure.
Womp womp.
Wow, big time womp womp. BBD could still be in the lead after his strong
Oh, we
first
could.
round. Let's see.
Okay, I went with some guys that I think missed some time, think had some down years. The first name I wrote down was Trey Turner.
Trey Turner
He might have been 20.
towing the line here. Trey Turner hit 26 home runs last year.
26, shit.
And that'll be a 0 for you. What else you got?
Huge for the brand.
I knew before that he'd sneaky only cleared it once before.
Yeah, the other years he has here are like he has 2 19s. How about that?
Oh,
2 19s and a 20.
Yeah. DJ LeMahieu.
I believe I saw him on the under 20 list. Let's find out how many it was. 15. Not
Okay.
bad. That's nice to
better
have.
than I thought. I thought he might have been like 12.
15 I thought would be like a nice poll, but you guys got a lot of
15's
good ones.
nice. I wrote down
Moneymaker.
Carlos Correa. It was
Carlos
a down
Correa
year.
was on the under 20 list. I believe he was pretty high up. He had 18.
nice.
There you go. Nice
Very
rebound.
nice.
Okay.
Okay. A couple salvaging. Josh Young.
Josh?
Young.
I think he had over 20.
Young. Let's find
I
out.
knew there was an
25-ish.
injury.
Let's see. See if Dalton spun on. It
This
was
year.
23. Fuck. So nothing there. This last one's big.
It's huge.
What do you
Alec
got?
Bohm.
Alec Bohm.
I think he's good.
Member of the NJ Huskers.
I think.
Hey, he is.
NJ Huskers.
From
A huge finish for BBD. Alec Bohm hit 20 on the
Oh!
dot. Nicely done.
I would have guessed 16 for him.
So that was
Trey
a
Turner,
50.
I knew I was teetering. Josh Young, I thought thought missed time. And
So
was
53
under.
points for you, keeps you nice and close with Dalton. You're at 115. Dalton's at 127. Penik lurking in the background with 80.
Alec Boehm is your NL MVP this year.
Wrong.
NJ Husker MVP. He misspoke. Sorry, guys. NJ.
No,
and
he's
Al-
your-
you
he's-
mistyped. Al
he's
and J
the-
are close.
He's the NL MVP this year.
You're wrong.
No,
That's
incorrect.
okay. You're-
That'll be
It's
Jolly,
okay that you're wrong.
Jolly's favorite player, Marcelo Zuna, Big Bear, his favorite. Check his Twitter.
That's got to be offensive.
Okay.
That's got to be offensive. All right, fellas.
How
We're
many more
here.
rounds do we have
We're
left?
at the final round. I'm so glad you asked.
no,
Penik.
I don't want the video to end.
What a great segue. Oh, that was nice.
That was sweet.
Oh, no. Okay. We're going with a stat that doesn't really matter, but I like it.
Stats don't exist, but they matter.
That's very true.
ERA.
I need you guys to name me a closer that had double-digit saves last year.
Okay.
A closer with 10 or more saves. It can be anyone your heart desires. 5 names. If you duplicate a name to somebody else, you're in big-time trouble.
This is where Justin gets in a tough spot.
What? Name a closer.
Because I feel like closers and relievers are now like the running backs of the NFL where anybody can kind of
Yes,
do
they
it.
are.
Wow.
Yes, they are.
That's a good, yeah.
That's
I
a
like
very
that.
good comparison.
That's a very good comparison.
It's like there's such a
I think
revolving door.
they get paid more than running backs do.
Well, now they do.
Yeah.
They used to
didn't
not
for a
get
while.
paid. Yeah.
You used to be able
That's
to find
the
a
only-
closer for very cheap.
do
Just
yourself
like can you get to free agents?
do yourself a favor.
Put Edwin Diaz.
I'm not going to do that.
That was rude.
Do yourself a favor. Don't put the popular guys because I'm going to go for them. I'm just telling you right now.
It's called defense. Ever heard of it? So BBD led after 1 round. Dalton leads after 2. Maybe Penik will lead after 3. Who
I don't
knows?
think so.
Who knows?
I'm going to have trouble naming 5 relievers.
I'd say the biggest, while you guys work, I'm just going to recap a little bit. The biggest picks of this category episode, BBD with the 23 Braves division titles, 20 from the Yankees. Those were huge. Couple 20 home run guys. Your last
that.
Alec Boehm pick changed the whole game. That was big. Dalton getting all 5 of his home run picks. Penik coming out the gate strong with a 20 homer pick. It's been a good showing, guys. It's been very
Thanks,
good.
Joel.
Thanks, man.
There's a lot of closers to choose from. By my count, there's 38 closers that you can pick that had
10 plus?
or more saves.
Wow.
Yep. That is correct. I think if you can get all 5 answers here and get like 20 per, oof, it could be hard to beat. Let's find out. You could double your score.
Just like some guys I'm nervous about somebody else taking.
Rightfully
Yeah.
so. Yeah, if you can find the guys that are like outside the top 10 but like in the top
I
20,
just lost the guy.
those are big.
All right, I just put 5 guys down that came to my head.
Okay. I hope you didn't write Edwin Diaz. He was joking when he said that.
No, I very much understand that. I'm not making any changes. I just like looking at your board when you're done.
2 people are done?
Yeah.
Or 3 people are done?
I've written 5 down. I can be done.
You're done? Would you like to reveal first?
No, let me reveal first since I'm in last place.
Okay.
That's a great counter argument.
You got super
You know,
seated
we
there.
care about average view duration
Oh,
on YouTube.
fuck. Wait, before I go, can I change? I know I have a name he's going to write down.
I'm leaving it up to you two.
Can I change it? You're going to have a name I wrote down. I can guarantee
Hey,
it.
he's a popular guy. And I
Well,
already looked at
no.
your board.
You're out. I got a quick one. Hold on.
If this is the difference in the game, this will be talked about. BBD doesn't like it.
I don't like it if it makes me lose.
Okay.
Honest.
Fine.
Now, let me
If it
just say,
helps me
before
win.
he reads it, if you have Paul Sewald, I'm going to feel so much better about this. Because he's on the NJ Huskers. He just got activated off the IL. I put him because he's a Diamondback, but I know he's on his fantasy team, and I thought about it, and I'm like, he's going to fucking put him.
What if all 3?
Read your board.
Number 1, I have Clay Holmes.
No, I didn't put Holmes.
I wrote down Clay Holmes.
Clay Holmes would have been worth 24 saves. Instead, he gets you none.
Number 2, I have David Robertson. Don't even know if he's a closer anymore.
David Robertson, does anyone else have him?
No.
Was
No.
worth 18 saves.
Okay.
Nicely done, Justin.
Number 3, I have Paul Sewald.
I have Paul Sewald.
Oh, no.
So if all 3 of you had him, I might make you stick with him.
I'll go back and put
If
him.
all 3 of you had him, it feels like an advantage for you.
I'm going to so I changed.
I think you should rewrite him. We'll
I
cut around
have
this.
him and let the record show. This was my most recent erase. Was
Okay.
the middle.
I think you'll rewrite him.
I
and
swear,
all 3 you will
yeah.
get a goose egg.
That's fair.
All 3 you wrote Paul Sewald?
Well, I mean,
It was time
Diamondbacks.
for him to pitch.
It's time for him to pitch. It's time for him to pitch. Okay.
I know you too well.
Number 4, I have Craig Kimbrell.
I didn't put Craig.
Again, don't even know if he's
I
a
didn't
closer
put
anymore.
Craig.
Craig Kimbrell was
He got saved
worth.
last year.
Phillies last
Sure.
year, so
Where is he? He was worth 23 saves.
yeah.
Not bad. So Penik with 2 clean answers. One more would be kind of big.
And then last, I have Jordan Hicks.
No Jordan Hicks.
I did not rate Jordan.
I don't believe Jordan Hicks. Oh, he did. He got 12 saves. If you asked me that, I
I
wouldn't
figured
have
he
guessed
would
it.
have gotten some, but
Yeah.
So Penik, you
12's
end
more than I thought.
decently strong here. You get a 53-point round, which was your best round. That gives you 133 points total. Let's see if you can stay in first place. I'm gonna have BBD read next.
I'm in first place.
You're in, as
So
it stands.
Clay and Seawald are out.
Clay and Seawald are out, so I'll just write those in.
Then I wrote Felix Bautista.
I have Felix Bautista. I went injury based.
He was a top 10 answer. He was worth 33 saves. Instead, you get 0.
Sure. Then I wrote Ryan Presley.
Did not put Ryan Presley.
Ryan Presley
No.
will likely move BBD into the lead. He was worth 31 saves.
Okay.
That'll take Penik out of the running.
Goodbye.
Okay. And I wrote David Bednar.
Did not put Bednar.
That's a big get for BBD. He was second in the league with 39 saves. So after 3 goose eggs, you still end up with a 70-point round. You end the episode with 185 points total. Dalton, you need 59 saves to get the win. Let's see.
I feel good.
Okay.
I went with another injury guy, so I had Felix Bautista, who's out. I went with Devin Williams from last year.
Devin Williams was worth 36 saves. A nice start for you. Now, I know you lost Seawald, and you lost Bautista.
And I lost Bautista.
so you have
so
2 eligible
left.
answers left.
I went all NL. My brain works that way. I went with Camilo Duvall.
Camilo Duvall.
And Alexis Diaz is my final 2 answers.
That was number 3 and number 4, 39 and 37. That'll move Dalton into first place for the win. Nicely done. The number 1 closer was not named.
Emmanuel Clase.
Emmanuel Clase with 44 saves was left on the board, but in the end, it doesn't matter. Dalton cleaned house with 112 points his last round. That'll definitely be enough. There's a lot of math in this episode, guys. Sorry. He ends the episode with 239 points. In second place, BBD with 185. Third place, Penik with 133. Hey, nicely done, boys. I like the names that you guys wrote down. That was fun. You guys know ball.
No ball.
You have a very warm hand, BBD. Like
Thanks. That's what my grandma liked.
Like and subscribe.